Welcome to the Rise Up Award Ceremony pre-show. We had an exciting day of pitches. I had a chance to listen in on a few, and what an inspiring group of Black women entrepreneurs. I'm honored to be your host for the awards ceremony tonight. But before we get started, I would like to first and foremost acknowledge that the work we do takes place on the traditional territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, which is now home to many diverse First Nations, Metis, and Inuit peoples. Our partners across Canada similarly gather on the traditional territory of many of Canada's Indigenous nations who have cared for these lands since time immemorial. I'd like to remind everyone that we have live translations for the award ceremony. To access the language of your choice, click the interpretation button on the bottom of your screen. We also have ASL interpreters. Should you need their services, please pin them on your screen. We have DJ Killer Kells spinning the beats and some engaging trivia questions on screen to test your knowledge on Black businesswomen around the world. DJ Killer Kells.
Only the king, you know it. King already, everything you know it. Top everything, you know it. King already, everything you know it. My body so like a king body. Body gon' shine, bling bling body. Calling all the shots from ring body. Crown on your head, got a king body. Only the king, you know it. King already, my baby, you know it. Top everything, you know it. King already, you know it. Shine already, it's time already. 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 Try to stop it, we say no, no, no. Right, this is what you like, no, no. Try to stop it, we say go, 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 go. I feel like I watch it go, go. We can be ruler, yeah. Everybody want to conquer, yeah. Every king be stronger, yeah. King the rule them longer, yeah. Remember we are, real king always be you. Give us the better. I say a big love. You like my ready, I say you like my ready. You like my ready, I say you like my ready. Only you got the remedy, I say you get the remedy. Shine your body, shine your body. Long live the king, you know it. King already, everything you know it. Top everything, you know it. King already, everything you know it. My body so like a king body. Body gon' shine, bling bling body. Calling all the shots, you bring body. Crown on your head, got a king body. Hello papi, mais qu'est-ce que ça? J'entends des bails à son mort. À ce qui paraît, je te cours après. Mais ça va pas m'aider ta mère. Mais comment ça? Le monde est hyper. Tu croyais quoi? On se verra plus jamais. Je pourrais t'afficher, mais c'est pas mon délire. D'après les rumeurs, tu m'as eu dans ton lit. Oh, dja dja. Y'a pas moyen, dja dja. J'suis pas ta gata, dja dja. Genre, en katana, baby, tu t'aides ça. Oh, dja dja. Y'a pas moyen, dja dja. J'suis pas ta gata, dja dja. Genre, en katana, baby, tu t'aides ça. Tu penses à moi sans en faire de l'argent. J'suis pas ta daronne, j'te fais pas la morale. Tu parles sur moi, y'a air. Lâche encore, y'a air. Tu voulais m'avoir, tu savais pas comment faire. Tu jouais un rôle, tu finiras aux enfers. Dans son Nakamura, je l'ai couché. Le jour où on se croise, faut pas tout faire. Tu jouais le grand frère pour me salir. Tu cherches des problèmes sans faire exprès. Putain, mais tu déconnes. C'est pas comme ça qu'on fait les choses. Si tu déconnes, c'est pas comme ça qu'on fait les choses. Putain, mais tu déconnes. C'est pas comme ça qu'on fait les choses. Oh, dja dja. Y'a pas moyen, dja dja. J'suis pas ta gata, dja dja. Genre, en gâteau, la baby, tu aimes ça. Oh, dja dja. Y'a pas moyen, dja dja. J'suis pas ta gata, dja dja. Genre, en gâteau, la baby, tu aimes ça. I'm at the door. Make money, spend it one more. Get mine, looking so fine. Backyard, we chillin' and wine. Get paid. I'm at the door. Make money, spend it one more. Get mine, looking so fine. Tell them so don't waste my time. I want that, my baby. Finding right, I start my way. Ain't got time for this when I lazy. We gon' get some. Every day, all looks jealous. You know you choose. Oh, I don't want no excuse. We gon' get some. Yes, I'm conceited. I really mean it. I'm in a future study. Come be me, not in love. We're all in your city. Stay me on. They want me higher than I want to watch the move from the YouTube careers. I seen them all from the funny on me. I did not stop you. Every day, I think they are coming. How many flavors? I know favor. Kiss to my hater. Game changer. Arctic layer. Space invader. I just on my next day. Get paid. I'm on the tour. Make money. Spend it one more. Get mine. Looking so fine. Backyards, we chillin' and wine. Get paid. I'm on the tour. Make money. Spend it one more. Get mine. Looking so fine. Where will we go? When the quarantine thing done and everybody just started. Oh, your heart stayed and a vacancy. Last time, see up on FaceTime, chatting up the place, boating on my relationship. Yeah, go put you on lockdown. I put your body on lockdown. You got me on lockdown. Got my passion on lock. Oh, if you love me, you should let me. You should let me. You should let me know. And if you don't know, better feel let me. Better feel let me. Better you let me go. Pulling up, pulling up, pulling up. Nobody deal with the bag and talking. And I know we are chilling in the apartment. Okay, now, mind us. Where will we go? When the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road. How many guys start? Put up in a fast start, yeah. I know fast start, make you want it fast start, yeah. I know you're feeling me. You know I'm feeling you. So I'm feeling. She said she really for a boy like me. Don't believe in nothing but the Almighty. Just a little jean, I love your whitey. She never think forever be nobody whitey. I mean, I'm pretty but your heart is on me. Yeah, you like a villain cause she caught in a way. Tonight I am walking away. 9 to 5, mine and a grind.
Skin girl, skin just like pearl. Best thing in the world. Never change for anybody else in the world. Skin girl, skin just like pearl. Best thing in the world. Never change for anybody else in the world.
She said she really for a boy like me. Don't believe in nothing but the Almighty. Just a little jean, I love your whitey. She never think forever be nobody whitey. She wanna be no pretty but your heart is on me. Yeah, you like a villain cause she caught in a way. Tonight I am walking away. 9 to 5, mine and a grind, yeah. Tonight I might fall in love. Depending on how you hold me. I'm glad that I'm calming down. Not let no one come control me. Keep dancing and call it up. She fights it by falling slowly. If ever you are in doubt, remember what mama told me. Brown skin girl, that skin just like pearls. Your back against the wall. I never trade you for anybody else. Brown skin girl, that skin just like pearls. The best skin in the world.
I think I made it cause I'm always smiling and you're the reason now. Girl, I can't explain it. The song and the time and I had to get low, I had to get low, I had to get back. I had to report, I had to get facts cause you were just that, you that. Girl, you share your truths with me and I find them true. Amused, you in the booth with me. Can't the time when a nigga got me. I got me a girl, she don't want no diamonds. A daily reminder of how that guy. Like, where did you find her? Good looking, my everything around me, I took it. Did it with only I knew. And if you, I thought I knew better. They go my I always knew better, but you're more top echelon. My next part be a set.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I don't know about all you guys, but Killer Kells had me swaying over here. But I hope you enjoyed it because it was amazing. My name is Lyric Bent, and I will be your host for the evening. But before we get started, I'd like to remind everyone that we do have live translation for anyone who needs it for the ceremony. So to access the language of your choice, just click on the interpretation button on the bottom of your screen. And we also have ASL interpreters available. And if you require their services, please pin them on your screen. Now, tonight, the goal for tonight, for UpReach tonight is, for the competition has been to support Black women entrepreneurs at all stages of business development through business building workshops, assistance developing a business plan, one-on-one coaching, and ultimately the opportunity to share their business before our esteemed judges. Today was an exciting day of innovative pitches from our remarkable entrepreneurs. And by the end of the award ceremony, we will announce 8 inspiring Black women entrepreneurs who will go home, and I get this, go home with $1,000 each. Thanks to our many sponsors and supporters, we are also able to provide our second and third place winners with non-financial awards to assist in their business development. Now, we will start this evening off with opening remarks from Ejibola Adetukumbo Taiwo, founder of the Sedulous Women Leaders, on behalf of our amazing partners.
I'm honored providing this opening remark for the Pitch Award ceremony. It's been a long day of great pitch presentation. I, for one, I love every brand story, their mission, their vision, their growth strategies. These brands have proved beyond all fact that the Rise Up Pitch competition was definitely needed at this time. This journey to the Rise Up Pitch competition started in September. I remember that day so well when I was introduced to Nadine Spencer of the BBPA and Tony Oyelade of the CASA Foundation, when Wendy Kopka of the Women Entrepreneurship Knowledge Hub, who happens to be a pitch coach on the Sedulous Women Firm Immigrants, connected us all right in the middle of that pitch competition. The journey to concluding, initiating, and pushing out the Rise Up Pitch has been nothing short of phenomenal. I am proud to see this amazing 24 women pitch their brands and walk into their greatness without apology, without seeking validation or approval, but rather showcasing their energy, strength, uniqueness, and the potentials of their businesses to us all today. I'm particularly delighted that this pitch competition is happening this month during the Black History Month. The Canadian theme for the Black History Month is "The future is now." I would like to challenge all the 24 business owners to become that future. I would like you to see what keeps you up at night so you can wake up all day to address that. Opportunities and security is what we all want. And I, in particular, am committed to raising the voice of every Black immigrant woman in Canada to a place where we can be seen, a place where we can be heard, a place where we can be supported and elevated to a place of success and prosperity. I need you all to know that you are the future would like to see in 3, 5, 8, 10, and forever years. So I challenge every one of you, the 24 of you, to become that future. I need you to dream bigger. Welcome to your journey of becoming the future. Welcome to the world of greatness. Canada, get ready for these ladies. You've not seen nothing yet.
Thank you, Ijibola, for your kind words. And I'm sure that those women will take and do many great things with it. We will now move to a special video message from the Honorable Francois Philippe Champagne, Minister of Innovation, Science, and Industry.
Bonjour tout le monde, and thank you to the Black Business Professional Association for hosting this wonderful event and giving me a chance to kick things off with a few words. Before becoming Minister of Industry, Science, and Innovation, I myself was a member of the business community. I know firsthand how important entrepreneurs and small business owners are to the vitality of Canada's economy. I also understand that Black Canadians face unique challenges when trying to scale up their businesses or make their great ideas a reality. Your perseverance is inspiring, but we also know that as a government and within Canada's business landscape, there's more work to be done to break down the barriers. Your ideas, your energy, and your determination make me proud to be Canadian. By pitching here today and by taking the steps to transform your ideas into business opportunities, you have already participated in Canada's economic recovery. Over 700 applications were received for this event, and the 40 of you pitching today represent the cream of the crop and the future of Canadian innovation. I know each and every one of you will succeed in this venture and beyond. We need enterprising, ambitious Canadians like you to help build a prosperous future for Canadians. So best of luck to all of you et que les meilleurs gagnent. Merci et à très bientôt.
Thank you, Minister Champagne, for your inspiring message. And now we will hear from Member of Parliament, Greg Fergus, representing the Hull-Aylmer region.
Good evening. I'm Greg Fergus, Member of Parliament for Hull-Aylmer and Chair of the Nonpartisan Parliamentary Black Caucus. Thank you for inviting me to be a part of this evening's celebration. And congratulations to tonight's winners, as well as to all of the semi-finalists who pitched during this afternoon's Rise Up pitch competition. What an exciting day. I hope you're all proud of the work that you've put into your pitches leading up to the finals. And as we heard throughout the pandemic and learned through the work and research of the Women Entrepreneurship Knowledge Hub, we know that the effects of COVID-19 on business owners and entrepreneurs have been extensive. The effects are amplified further for women entrepreneurs and even more pronounced for Black women entrepreneurs. Therefore, it is particularly important that we continue to unite as a community to support and forge a path of success for Black women entrepreneurs. Access to resources like business training, financing, and mentorship are essential for Black women entrepreneurs to succeed, both in the COVID and post-COVID economy. The Rise Up Pitch competition is a great example of how we can continue to support the Black business community in Canada. So congratulations again on all your successes today and for all your successes to come. Take care.
Thank you, MP Greg Fergus, for celebrating with us tonight. We'd like to also take this time to recognize our generous sponsors: Bank of Montreal, Business Development Bank of Canada, and Loblaw Companies Limited, who are dedicated to supporting Black women entrepreneurs across Canada. We will first hear from Laura Rinholz, Director of BMO for Women at the Bank of Montreal.
Thank you. Before I start, I'd like to acknowledge that the land I'm joining from has for many millennia been the traditional territory of Indigenous nations, including the Huron-Wendat, the Haudenosaunee, the Anishinaabe, and most recently the Mississaugas of the Credit River. I'd also like to congratulate the winners of the competition. With over 700 applicants, the competition would have been tough. As a congratulations, BMO will be offering each winner a year of a free visionary membership to Fembot. Fembot's a space for women business owners who want access to a community of like-minded women, skill building, funding education, and quality networking for business growth. At BMO, we're dedicated to help create an inclusive society, especially for groups facing systemic barriers. The BMO for Women program was established in 2016 to reduce financial barriers for women. Our history supporting women entrepreneurs gave BMO the confidence to make the bold commitment to double the number of women-owned businesses we support by 2025. This past year, after meeting and conversations held across the organization with critical input from our enterprise resource groups, we launched our Zero Barriers to Inclusion by 2025. This commitment includes a number of elements across 3 different pillars: colleagues, customers, communities. And it includes targets set to increase representation in senior leadership roles for Black, Indigenous, Latinx, and other employees of color. For our customers, building on the success of our BMO for Women and Indigenous banking programs, we are supporting the launch of a Black Opportunity Fund and other initiatives in supporting of offering Black businesses and organizations long-term capital. Within our communities, we're also creating inclusive local economic opportunities, such as the $10 million partnership that we have with United Way of Greater Toronto and the $10 million investment in the Mayor of Chicago's Economic Development Plan. The Rise Up competition is centered around empowerment, breaking down barriers, and building an equitable culture, and it was a natural fit for us. I'm incredibly happy to be here tonight, and I want to congratulate the winners again, and I'm looking forward to your success. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. And we'll hear from another Laura, Laura Diddick, Vice President and National Lead Women Entrepreneurs with Business Development, Bank of Canada.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Like, wow. That's all I can say is, wow, what a day. You know, when I remember when I attended the kickoff, when we had the call out for entrepreneurs to come to this event and to apply, and who would have ever thought we would have had 700 applicants. It sure reinforces the need for more programs like this. And I wish I could have did what I did every day, was listen to all these great pitchers and all the great women entrepreneurs. I truly enjoyed my Friday, I have to admit. I wish every day could be like this. The pitches were fabulous. And what I really, really liked about them the most is that all the entrepreneurs explained their reason from the heart of why they started. You know, it started with their soul, and then they worked outward from there. And the advice from the judges was so, so valuable. It was amazing. So over the last 10 weeks, you've all had the opportunity to learn, and that was so important. All the workshops were fabulous. But I think what's even more important is the connections that everybody has made, and that you've inspired others, and that I'm sure that you have been inspired from others. So I suggest that you use this as a gift. Don't stop connecting with the women that you have met. They are your cheerleaders, your advisors, the people that you can lean on. They are in your corner, just as you are in their corner. You know, the reason why I joined BDC is to help entrepreneurs. I love their passion, drive, resilience, and that has never been more true than this year. And there is no doubt that I saw that today. You Black entrepreneurs are making a significant contribution to our communities and our country, and we've seen that. And I'd like to thank all of you for your perseverance and for your commitment to overcome the hurdles that you face. Together, we can and we must address the long-standing inequalities that hold Black entrepreneurs back from achieving their true potential. And BDC is committed to being part of the solution, and we are proud to work with all of the partners that are here today to help advance it. So on behalf of BDC, thank you for letting us be here and for letting us be part of this, and letting us hear all the terrific pitches that were here today and being part of the judging panel, because it was just so, so valuable. And I look forward to doing lots more of this in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. Now we will be hearing from Neelam Kangura, Vice President, Store and Colleague Solutions from Loblaw Companies Limited.
Hi, everyone. Thank you. I am Neelam Kangura. I'm part of the technology team at Loblaw Companies, and I lead a team that delivers leading edge technologies for our 2,400 retail stores and over 200,000 colleagues that work in our business across Canada. In addition to my role in the Loblaw technology team, I'm also an active member of our Loblaw Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Council, and I lead our Embrace Your Roots pillar, which is dedicated to building a workforce that's reflective of the communities that we live and work in at all levels of our organization. On behalf of Loblaw, we've been so thankful to have the opportunity to participate in the day-to-day and as well as the process over the last few months. The groups that have been involved in the planning have been so organized, so passionate, and just amazing to work with. We're excited to participate today on the judging panel for two categories, food and hospitality and technology and manufacturing, both categories very relevant to our own business, and the ideas pitched I could see coming to life in our organization in the future. The entrepreneurs that we met today were all winners, in my opinion, each of them so well prepared, so well spoken, and so passionate about their businesses. I'm certain that they will all achieve much success and improve our society in countless ways over the coming months and years. I'd like to congratulate these amazing women on their success to date, as well as all of their future successes that I'm sure are guaranteed. I'd also like to congratulate the partner groups for organizing and delivering this amazing program that we have been through all day today. So again, on behalf of Loblaw, we're so thankful to be involved, and we look forward to seeing these entrepreneurs and their businesses flourish. Thank you.
You're muted.
Sorry about that, folks. Thank you, Neelam. And thanks once again to our sponsors, BMO, BDC, and Loblaw Companies Limited for their support. Because of your generosity, we are able to offer our winners $10,000 each. We'd like to also take this time to thank the many organizations that have come together to provide non-financial awards for our third and second place winners. These organizations include the Canadian Aboriginal and Minority Supplier Council, League of Innovators, Impact Hub Ottawa, Réseau des Femmes d'Affaires du Québec, Foodpreneur Lab, Futurepreneur, Femme Mercer, excuse my French, and the Women Entrepreneurship Knowledge Hub. Because of your generosity, we are able to offer our third and second place winners with non-financial prizes. We will now move to a fireside chat moderated by TV host, author, podcaster, and current anchor at CTV News Channel, Andrea Bain.
All right, can everybody hear me? All right, perfect. All right, Lyric, thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. I want to get straight to this very exciting conversation. Now, you guys may already know our esteemed panelists, but it's very important that I introduce them properly. So first up, we have Nadine Spencer. She is the president of the Black Business Professional Association, and she's also the CEO of Brand EQ. We also have Stephanie Day. Now, Stephanie is a director of research partnerships at Ryerson University. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us for this exciting conversation. And thank you for inviting me to be a part of this conversation. It's so important. And I also want to remind everybody that both Stephanie and Nadine are both from the Women Entrepreneurship Knowledge Hub. So ladies, how are you doing this evening?
Excellent, thank you.
Awesome.
Wonderful. Excited to be here. Thank you, Andrea.
No problem. Listen, I'm just thankful that you guys invited me to this party because this is a very important conversation. So my first question is for the both of you, but Nadine, I'm going to have you answer the question first. So what are some of the challenges experienced by Black women seeking to start or grow a business?
You know, Andrea, I don't know if you know this, but the BBPA in partnership with WEC, the Women Entrepreneurship Knowledge Hub, has a program on each week. It's called the Boss Women Entrepreneurship Training Program. And each week we have about over 100 women participating in the program. And it is through that I get to hear the stories of the challenges and the obstacles, and we work through together to hear what the challenges are and see how we can build. And you know, the interesting thing is that, you know, there's Black women experience, of course, challenges that other women don't, you know. One of the challenges is that, you know, the cultural stereotypes and anti-Black racism that leads to discrimination against Black women entrepreneurs. And of course, there's systemic discrimination, you know, embedded in ecosystems, institutions, including those associated with, you know, education, finance, business support, incubators and accelerators, and government funding. There's also a lack of support in the form of encouragement, mentorship, and sponsorship, and of course, access to network and information, which is so important to entrepreneurs. You know, there's also a need for informed cultural pedagogy and supports designed to meet the specific needs of Black women entrepreneurs. You know, in the world of marketing, when we do audience personas, we think about who the campaign's for. And so, you know, I've had a lot of conversations over the past while with different organizations, and we talk about, you know, programs specifically geared to Black women entrepreneurs. If you have, the ones that have children, the ones that don't, because you have to have programs that specifically speaks to their need. And, you know, when we think about, you know, Black entrepreneurs often lack a voice or a seat at the table, as well as experiences of tokenism and a lack of meaningful participation. And when given a seat at the table, I think many times when I'm at a particular table and I'm there, you know, for tokenism, and I have to sort of push to have my voice heard, you know. And I think a lot of challenges as well is Black men, we need mentors, you know, encouragement. And as I mentioned before, sponsorships and networking is the key. One of the things I love about the Boss Women Entrepreneurship Training Program is the fact that, as I said, each week 100 women get together and we talk about how we can find resources and how we can leverage the power of each other to advance. And of course, let's not talk about the additional challenges of COVID and the impacts of that and how it has, you know, exacerbated barriers. You know, Black women entrepreneurs have been negatively affected by COVID-19 pandemic and are less likely than other entrepreneurs to access both financial support and support in the form of, again, I say, you know, network and mentorship. In Toronto, 55% of Black-owned businesses operate in healthcare and social assistance, accommodation, food services, finance, insurance services. And many Black entrepreneurs have businesses in the service industry and are self-financed, which make them amongst the most susceptible to disruption by the pandemic. And at a national level, at the top, there's industries, sectors within where Black-led businesses operate in the professional sectors, art, entertainment, and recreation, and educational services. These sectors are amongst those that have experienced the most disruption from COVID-19 pandemic. And, you know, Black entrepreneurs have faced even greater burden, in part because of the pre-existing barriers of structural inequality and discrimination and unequal access to much needed supports. And finally, you know, the effects on Black women entrepreneurs are compounded by the crushing impact of school, daycare closures, and the burden of, you know, unpaid work in the home and challenges, you know, that comes from, I see a lot of women now, they're working and they have the children and they feel the burden. You know, I hear all the time at the BBPA, we have a staff member and she has a child. And I said, don't worry about bringing him on screen because we understand, but those are some of the challenges that Black women entrepreneurs are facing.
Absolutely. So many great points that you brought up, Nadine. So Stephanie, is there anything you wanted to add to that?
Thank you so much, Andrea. I mean, Nadine has really said it all, and that's why she's also one of the authors on the Women's Entrepreneurship Knowledge Hub's recent report on the state of women's entrepreneurship that focuses specifically on Black women entrepreneurs. I think Nadine has done a fantastic job of highlighting some of those barriers, and those barriers are so important because we see it really causing a problem for Black women entrepreneurs. And that really came through in some of the pitches that we saw today. Many women were very concerned about the fact that they had to let go some of their employees. And many Black women entrepreneurs, as Nadine said, are in the services industry. And we know that those industries have been some of the hardest hit. So it's been a really difficult time. I think also when we look at Black women entrepreneurs, the issue of financing is particularly a big issue. And if we're thinking about really supporting the Black business community, especially Black women entrepreneurs, we have to think very seriously about some innovative ways of financing and how we can really transform financing pathways for Black women entrepreneurs to get the capital that they need to build, grow, and sustain their businesses. And that's partly why this Rise Up pitch competition was so important, because it was a great opportunity, one, for us to bring the ecosystem together, but two, to provide $8,000 to $10,000 grants for Black women entrepreneurs. And as has been said by many of our sponsors and in the opening remarks, the response that we got was 700 Black women entrepreneurs, and there's so many more, I'm sure, who would be interested to apply for this grant. we see that there's a real opportunity there, and we have to continue to do more. We need more funds that are dedicated to supporting Black women and in business as well.
Yeah, and that's why tonight's event is so important and what's being done, and that helping hand that we all need, because both of you brought up so many great points. So you've talked about some of a lot of the challenges, and you even touched on some of the ways to overcome those challenges. So my next question, I really want to focus on, how do you overcome those challenges if you're a Black female entrepreneur? And Stephanie, I want to start with you.
Sure. Thanks, Andrea. I think one of the solutions is building inclusive procurement programs. So we have Canadian Aboriginal Minority Supplier Council, who hosted one of our workshops and who is also a sponsor for the Rise Up Pitch competition. And they are doing fantastic work because they are connecting with the private sector in Canada, and they are connecting with minority and Aboriginal-led businesses and creating real, meaningful opportunities for these businesses to access procurement opportunities. And procurement obviously is a huge opportunity for minority-led businesses and Black women entrepreneurs. So I think supplier diversity should never be overlooked. I mentioned also financing pathways, innovative funding models for Black women entrepreneurs. I think also it's important, as Nadine said, about stereotypes. With the Women's Entrepreneurship Knowledge Hub, we have just launched a See It, Be It campaign where we are really focusing on lifting up and showcasing women entrepreneurs to encourage other women to also think about entrepreneurship, because typically the research has shown us that when you think about entrepreneurship, oftentimes a woman, let alone a Black woman, is not the first person who comes to mind. So our campaign really seeks to break some of those stereotypes. And I think the Rise Up Pitch competition, again, is another way that we're breaking those stereotypes. I mean, looking at these top 24 women, it's been a difficult decision, I think, for our judges to come to the top 8 winners. But what we have done by profiling these women on our website is that we have shown some amazing, absolutely amazing and inspiring Black women entrepreneurs who are doing fantastic things. And I really do believe this is just a snippet, and this is transforming our minds and the way that we think about entrepreneurship generally.
Absolutely. So many great points there, Stephanie. Nadine, do you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, only, I so champion the See It, Be It campaign. And I think it's the See It, Be It, talk about it. I can't champion networking enough and talking about your products. Behind me, I have this candle, and it's from one of our Boss Women entrepreneurs. And I think in every talk I've done this month, I've talked about what it means that this woman developed this product. She's a psychotherapist, and she created this during COVID because she felt that women would want something just to feel good about just being home because we were isolated. And she talked about what this means in terms of wellness. And so every opportunity I get, I share her story. And I think that's one of the key things we have to do is look at sharing each other's stories. And then of course the training. Again, when I look at, I sat in on some of the sessions, and when I hear women talk about, wanting more training, because that's going to be the foundation that sets their business up for success.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, if you get the opportunity, but you're not ready for it, that's the worst thing that can happen to you. So training is so important. Yeah. Our final question is for Nadine. So Nadine, I know you've probably been asked this question many times, but I have to ask you, do you have any advice for Black women entrepreneurs who are starting a business and scaling a business?
Number one, know yourself and be totally honest and take a full evaluation and focus on your needs, your skills, and your goals, and be very honest with yourself. The numbers are everything. My treasurer talks a lot about the numbers. If it doesn't count, if it's not measured, we have to look at the numbers, and we have to be so realistic. A lot of people, we start a business and the last thing we look at are the numbers. The numbers have to be very the first thing. And another thing is that I ask entrepreneurs all the time, how much do you charge? And there's always this awkward moment of not knowing what we charge, not knowing the value. You must know your number. You always must know your number. And even if you're going to give a consideration, you must know your number and have your value. And to take a chance always, and take the risk. Because if you take the risk and it didn't work out the way you want, you will have learned. You'll have learned from that. And the beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it from you. And that is a key cornerstone. And, take care of yourself, number one. Because sometimes, as women, we're nurturers. We take care of everybody else and everything without looking at ourselves. And sometimes we really do have to take a moment to take care of ourselves. And, boss up. Don't limit your success. The world, everything is possible. The world is your oyster. In law, they said in litigation, cast your net wide. In your business, cast your net very wide.
That is some great advice, not just for business, but for life. I feel like I just had a therapy session with you, Nadine. That was some great stuff. And I'll be looking for that candle as well. So thank you for bringing that up. That concludes our fireside chat. I want to thank both of our panelists, Stephanie Day and Nadine Spencer. Great information, great insight, ladies. Thank you so much for that. It is time to start our award ceremony. So I'm going to throw things back to Lyric.
Thank you very much, Andrea. That was an interesting chat with the women. I think from a Black man's point of view, it is so refreshing to see and hear Black women taking charge of their destiny and not sitting by the wayside as always has been in the past, waiting for men to give them some sort of platform. We all know behind every man there's a greater woman. And I speak for myself. I did not get to where I'm at by myself. It was by listening to a very strong woman. So it's very, very inspiring to hear, Nadine speak about these young women having that type of zeal and vigor coming into these interviews and these pitches. So great chat, very informative. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. That was a fantastic. You're right. You touched on so many good points, but there are lots of women. Now there's this wonderful platform and wonderful opportunity for them, not just to have an idea, but to have all the tools to make that idea come to life. So that was a fantastic conversation.
And like you said, these tools are for life.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, now the moment you've all been waiting for. The winners. We're all anxious and excited to find out, who our prize winners are for each category. And as a reminder, the first place prize for each category is $10,000, as well as non-financial prizes in the form of access and courses, mentorship, coaching, etc., for all the second and third place finalists provided by our many sponsors and supporters. So without further ado, I will turn it over to our judge, Amina Gerba, President and Founder, Africa Expansion Forum, to announce the winner of the startup category.
Thank you so much. Bonsoir à tous. La catégorie startup regroupe des entrepreneurs dont les activités sont très récentes, un an ou moins. Elles ne font que commencer, mais elles ont une solide compréhension de leur mission et de leur vision. Elles savent comment faire évoluer leur entreprise et comment atteindre leur marché. Durant la session, nous avons eu droit à des présentations vraiment inspirantes et des projets innovateurs. Ce sont toutes des gagnantes, à mon avis, mais il nous fallait bien une lauréate. Alors, l'heureuse gagnante de la catégorie Startup de ce soir est Oginemine Jakari. Thank you. Congratulations.
Congratulations to our winner, Ogunemi Jakari. I can't see the rest of the name. I'm sorry, guys. But congratulations to our winner. I'll now turn it over to our judge, Rustam Southwell, Chief Executive Officer, Black Business Initiative, present the award for hospitality and food.
Good evening, everyone. It's great to be here tonight, enjoying this excellent session. This category brought together 3 capable entrepreneurs, Arabelle Dada Amos, Brenda Ebidi, and Masha Hibbert. They were all operating their businesses in the hospitality and food industry sector. During our session, we heard 3 great stories of entrepreneurial prowess and courage, and applying a business solution to an observed need. It was really, truly heartwarming to hear these passionate stories and an impressive, innovative array of marketing material and product production and research from all three ladies. However, in the end, it was extremely close, actually a half a point, 0.5 a point difference between the two top candidates. But just for handling a bit of misfortune in real time, we could have had a different winner. But the winner of the hospitality and food category is Marsha Hibbert of Snackalicious.
Thank you so much. Oh, my camera. Okay, can everyone see? Thank you so much. I am so honored to receive this award. Oh my gosh, this is very exciting. I want to give special thanks to BBPA and the team, the Rise Up team, the sponsors for organizing this event. This is exciting. To my mentor, Melissa Durrell, thank you for taking the time to share your wisdom with me. And to the judges, I got your advice and I'm going to be implementing them right away. Thank you so much. To my cheer team, thank you so much. Sweet thanks for encouraging me and supporting me. You know who you are. I love you so much. And I want to give extra thanks to all the entrepreneurs who participated, all the Black women entrepreneurs who participated. Know this, you are a winner because you said yes to your dream. Thank you, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Sorry, I cut off our first winner, so I'm going to allow her to have an opportunity to give her thanks to everyone.
Hi, I'm really happy to be a winner today. First of all, I want to thank the judges for believing in me, and I also, oh my God, I also want to thank every other entrepreneur in the group. When I started this company, I had just been diagnosed of autoimmune disease. To be here today is, I'm speechless. I just want to thank everyone. I want to thank my coach. She really took her time to coach me. She gave me an extra day coaching me as well. I want to thank God, my friends, my family members for, believing in me and just, I'm Nigerian and I own a business on recycling. It's a little different, but I really thank God for the opportunity to be a part of this program and to show you all what I've started on. And to the judges, I will definitely work on everything you guys told me today. So I am really excited. Thank you.
Very much, Ojanimi, and good luck with everything. You deserve everything that you're getting right now and more to come. So keep your head up and keep pushing forward.
Thank you.
Now, we will now turn it over to our judge, Michelle Smith, Associate Director, Canadian Commercial Banking, BMO, to present the award for consumer goods.
Good evening. It was a great experience today to be involved as a judge in the consumer goods and services category. During our session, we listened to 3 wonderful entrepreneurs with great ideas for much needed consumer products or services. These entrepreneurs are at various stages in their businesses. However, they provided professional, thoughtful presentations for us to review. So it's my pleasure to announce a winner today. The winner of the Consumer Goods and Services category is Miriam Jean-Baptiste. Congratulations, Miriam.
Hey everyone. Well, thank you so much, guys. We're very, very happy. thank you to all the judges. For everyone else, the message that I have is don't give up. We're in our 7th year of business, and this is really just right now that we're seeing all the, we're breaking through right now. So this is really a proof that you can't give up. Don't listen to people that don't believe in you. Go with what you really believe in, and keep believing in yourself. I think that's really the key. And for me and my husband, we're building a generational company right now. And I think this will only help us to reach our goals, and to sky's the limit. So thank you so much for this opportunity, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Miriam. We'll now hear from our judge, Yannick Lafang, CEO, Cassie Insight, to present the award for Youth Entrepreneur.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm very pleased to present this evening the winner for the Rise Up Pitch Competition, the youth category. We saw 3 amazing, passionate young women entrepreneurs pitch their business earlier today. Ido Odozo, with her online air extension brand, looking to disrupt the air industry. Janelle Polidor, pitcher consulting and training, looking to help company with anti-racism inclusion training. And Sehi Ajayi, pitcher online wellness, club business innovating in the wellness industry. Wow, you are all winners. We were inspired by your passion, your ambition, and your boldness. It wasn't easy, as you can imagine, for us judges. The winner of the 2021 Rise Up Youth category is Edo Odozo of Nige Air Business. Congratulations, and may sky be your limit. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This is very exciting for me. I just wanted to thank the judges. Primarily, I want to thank the organizations that put this together. All your systems and processes during this thing were so amazing. So that was amazing to watch. Just like how everything was so well structured and set up. So thank you for creating this space for us to be in, and such a strategic and anyways, thank you. And I also wanted to thank the Fashion Zone, which is an incubator that really believed in me from when I really started. I was in my 2nd year of university, and they guided me with advisory. They guided me with just so many opportunities. So they really helped me so much. I also just wanted to thank all the other entrepreneurs that joined this. It's so amazing. I watched most of your pitches. You guys just really inspire me in all that you do. I think Black women are the blueprint. And yeah, just thanks. I'm so thankful to all the Black women that supported me throughout my life. And just thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations, Edo. You take it to the next level. Take it to the next level. You keep rising. Now we'll turn it over to our judge, Narissa Allen, co-founder and president, Black Business Association of DC, to present the award for business services.
Thank you. The category of business services brought together an engaging group of entrepreneurs who are providing some form of business good or service. During our session today, we heard fantastic pitches, articulate, forward-thinking, amazing women who will all proceed to do great things. The passion and commitment you've all shown for your businesses will undoubtedly result in massive success for each and every one of you. We would like to congratulate all the participants for a job well done. So without further ado, the winner of the business services category is Andrea Zachary of Deaf Events and Beyond.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I really wanted to say thank you so much to all of the judges for helping me make my vision a reality. I mean, we are in our 7th year of business, and it's great to be able to finally feel like my voice is being heard. So thank you so much. I'd also like to say a huge thank you to my team of dedicated volunteers, my community, all of you folks who have done so much to support me and believe in me. Really, through your support and your money, we made Deaf Events and Beyond's vision a reality. So really, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you also to my family who's here. It doesn't matter if they're near or far. I've got family in Jamaica, got family in Atlanta, got family here in Canada. Thank you so much for everything you've all done. Thank you so much to Manisha, my mentor. Thank you, honestly, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Andrea. Congratulations. We will now turn it over to our judge, Casey Goodium, CEO and founder, Red Dot Digital, to present the award for technology and manufacturing.
Thank you very much. So as a tech entrepreneur, I can attest that manufacturing and technology is a challenging sector, but one with enormous promise. Technology, in my opinion, is the key way for Black-owned businesses to make strides in today's market. We saw a lot of great ideas and tons of potential in this category. We received a broad range of pitches this year, 700, that's huge, across a number of different areas. It's exciting to see the diversity of ideas brewing out there. Thank you to everyone who pitched for going through the process and making the effort. Being a finalist in itself is a real achievement. On behalf of the judging team, I'd like to wish Marie-Christine, Yamina, and Sam the best of luck in the next step in the business world. It's my pleasure to introduce our winner of the manufacturing and technology category as Yamina Franco. Congratulations, Yamina, for your wonderful project, your pitch, and your vision. Over to you.
Thank you so much. I'm covering my mouth because I'm just like, what? That's what I want to scream. So the one thing I want to say, because I didn't prepare anything, is how important it is for there to be opportunities and competitions and categories or even events that are celebrating Black women in business, and how awesome I find and how engaged and inspired I feel, because sometimes I've been in competitions and I just feel that there's like no way that I can even match or even fit in some spaces. You know, it's kind of like a weird maybe just not feeling like we belong. And just seeing all of these businesses and all these women, and the women win, and the fact we're celebrating, it fills my heart with joy. And I am so happy and grateful for all of the sponsors, for my coach. I met my coach and I was like, whoa, you're so awesome. But, you know, all of you, even the judges, the people who presented, the people who are watching, my mom who is watching as well. I am so grateful, and thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Yamila. Let it out. Don't hold it back. You've been held back for too long. Now we're going to turn it over to our next judge, Patricia Bibia Mawa, Executive Vice President, Silver Trust Media and Afro Global Television, to present the award for creative business.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would love to congratulate all the entrepreneurs in the creative arts, part of this competition, because they were all amazing. But unfortunately, we have to pick just one winner. But you all did so great, and I'm sure you're really going to do well. It's been said that logic will get you from point A to point B, but imagination will take you everywhere. And I must say that the winner in this category captivated all the judges with her creativity and imagination. And the decision was unanimous. As an entrepreneur, you have to fully embrace ambiguity and be comfortable with being challenged regularly. And no matter what questions we threw at her, she was able to answer them, and she's prepared and ready. She's tenacious, and I think she's going to do very well. The winner is Ofani Bigon Leroy of Le Poupée d'Or. Congratulations, Ofani.
Oh my God. I'm so shocked. Thank you so much. Listen, I was short of, okay, well, I'm actually overwhelmed. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. This comes as a surprise because it said that we were supposed to receive a message. And I'm like, I didn't receive a message. So I was already like, okay, I'm so happy for all the other women in the category. because we're such like an inspiring community of women. And I just want to shout out to every single woman who actually took part in this wonderful, wonderful competition. And to the judges, thank you for seeing the potential in my company and the mission behind what I'm trying to accomplish and what I want to accomplish. And oh my gosh, I'm just really at a loss for words. Thank you, thank you, thank you a million times. Thank you. And really, I just want to say good job to every single woman who participated in this. Keep shining, and my goodness, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ofani, for bringing your project forward.
Thank you.
Now we will turn it over to our judge, Raluca Lupu, account manager, BDC, to present the award for COVID-19 Pivot Innovation.
Good evening, everyone. It is an honor to be here. The category brought entrepreneurs of all stages who have an innovative business and or who made an innovative pivot amid the pandemic. During our session, we had some great pitches from enthusiastic, passionate, and captivating women entrepreneurs. The winner of the COVID-19 Pivot Innovation is Aba Mortley. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. This has been such a great opportunity to be here with everyone. It's just the icing on the cake. I think, as women of color, we are underrepresented in the market, and this is a great way in which we can be uplifted. And I hope that there will be more programs like this to help everyone along the way. I've seen so many people who I'm going to start adding to LinkedIn and grow my community. And thank you for everyone. It's like a village that it takes to, they always say there's a community and a village it takes to make a person. And I want to thank all those people who support me all along the way, whether it's about advice or whether it's some money. And so thanks very much. And I'm really happy to have this opportunity. And I look forward to making Shamir an international brand all over the world. Thank you.
Congratulations to you, Aba. Wow. Big congratulations to all of our entrepreneurs. Like, it is, from where I'm sitting, amazing to see so many young women with innovative ideas sit in front of an organization like ours to pitch their ideas. And I look so forward in seeing where these women end up in the next 3 to 5 years and how their business is going to impact my life, because I know that it's going to be something that is very impactful. So, congratulations again to all the entrepreneurs, and do know that our organizers, they're going to be in touch to ensure that all your prizes are collected. So make sure you get that 10 grand, because it will be needed to get that business to the next level. So you will be contacted by the organizers to make sure that all prizes are collected. And I will now hand it over to Olatoyin Odelade. Sorry if I messed up your name. I apologize. President of CASA Foundation, for closing remarks. And then back to DJ Killer Kells to take us away.
All right. Thank you so much, Lyric. Thank you for all the good work tonight, for all the announcements and so on. Good evening, everyone. Good evening again. It's such a pleasure. It's such a joy to be here with you tonight. I am so excited that we have now come to the end of the Rise Up Pitch and Awards program. I believe I speak the minds of everyone here tonight when I say that the presentations have been very insightful and enlightening and so thoroughly enjoyed. Tonight, it is my pleasure to deliver the closing remarks at the Rise Up Pitch Presentation Awards. And I speak on behalf of all our partner organizations to extend our profound appreciation to all stakeholders at the Rise Up Pitch. My name is Olutoyin Oyelade, and I am the managing partner of INFCA Corporation, an investment advisory firm, the one that owns Entrepreneurs Point downtown Toronto. I also serve as the president of CASA Foundation for International Development, a nonprofit organization that empowers youth, women, and minority groups to accomplish their goals in Canada. It is really exciting today to see what started as a small, several iterations of small pitch sessions by the various partner organizations, now becoming a platform to larger groups, for the mobilization of resources, from capital to training, to coaching, to mentoring, and to so much more. It's such a joy to see all of this and to see how we have evolved and come thus far. And all of this has been done for the benefit of Black women entrepreneurs, to help, making sure they rise up, looking forward to scaling up their businesses and building up. I have no doubt whatsoever that this will positively impact our community at large and a host of youth groups and organizations within our community. The impact of the last 3 months can really not be ignored, and it is true that although CASA Foundation has been running its own pitch program since 2016, and so also for BBPA and Bistadulus women from Alberta, the fact remains that our collaborative efforts in the last in the last 3 months at Rise Up Pitch is a case worthy. It's a case study worthy of mention. If you really want a case study of what it means to collaborate effectively and become quite successful in business ventures that each group runs, I think this could actually be one of such that could be understudied. Here are some of the lessons learned from our side. One, the fact that collaboration matters, the fact that partnership matters, the fact that mentorship also matters, and people really matter to be successful in business and in any endeavor whatsoever. Our collaborative efforts for the Rise Up Pitch produced over 700 applications, over 70 senior women leaders across vertical industry sectors, 15 organizations drawn from various corporate organizations, public sector organizations, and the academia invested their time, their talents, their treasure, and their skills, not only to review the applications that were submitted, but also, to serve as coaches to some of the candidates that you saw on stage tonight. We went a long way to prepare the finalists that you saw on stage tonight, and they certainly served as judges. You were all incredible. And so I say thank you to all our stakeholders. So tonight, friends, permit me to quickly say thank you. Our heartfelt thanks goes to our sponsors, the Business Development Bank of Canada, the Bank of Montreal, BMO Bank of Montreal, the Canadian Aboriginal and Minority Supplier, FEMISO, the Foodpreneur Lab, and Futurepreneur, the Impact Hub Ottawa, the League of Innovators, Loblaw Companies Limited, and the Resort pour la Femme de Fier, and the Women Entrepreneurship Knowledge Hub. To all of our judges, the coaches, the support teams, we're so appreciative of all of your efforts to make the Rise Up Pitch a resounding success that we have seen tonight. Time will definitely not permit me to, to mention or go into more details of the support that we received from all of you. Particularly the event team at Women Entrepreneurship Knowledge Hub at the Rising University. I can only say, like my daughter would say, you all rock. Thanks also to the Honorable Minister Champagne and the Member of Parliament, Greg Fergus, for their messages. And to the winners of today, from Ogene Jarire to Marsha Herbert, to Marian Jean-Baptiste Edozo, Andrea Zachary, Yamila Franco, Orphany Bigoy Leroy, and Abba Motley. We're so proud of you. You have indeed demonstrated the fact that talent, skills, competencies, and preparation matter. And they do matter to get you in. However, your guts, the grit that you have shown, and the sheer grace will not only get you in, but keep you in that door. It is great to see the benefits of staying the course. Over the last 12 weeks, your hard work, the coaching sessions you had to go through, and the preparation for today. And to all of our second and third place winners, we're glad to see that you will have more resources available to guide you every step of the way. Although COVID-19 has created lots of disparities in economic, social, and political environment, but to our winners, we know that you will definitely represent a group that will become role models within our community and within your business spaces. We look forward to seeing your business taking root, creating more innovative solutions, and scaling up to address the current day challenges as we have seen them today. Esteemed participants in the room tonight, it is often said that sometimes greatness is born from the fire of adversity and challenges. However, our confidence is that the hardships and the losses that small businesses, particularly Black-owned businesses, have experienced in these current times will motivate us to think more creatively and to think solutions to bridge the gaps in our community. Today, we have brought together role models and entrepreneurs, executives in government, and senior leaders in the private sector to share their innovative ideas and stories and solutions. We do hope that you thoroughly enjoyed all of the sessions, and we look forward to supporting them and connecting again with all of our winners and all the stakeholders that we have seen so far. Thank you everyone for listening. Now let's enjoy some music from the DJ. Over to you, Lyric.
Well, we've come to the end of a beautiful, amazing night, but as a community, we'll continue to rise up. Thanks to all of our contestants who came out and pitched their projects, and congratulations to all of you. You're all winners. Right now, I'm going to turn it over to DJ Killer Kells on the Wheels of Steels to close us out. Good night, everyone.
All day, rejoice me. All day, and I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. For that we have each other, and for that we have each other, and we'll rise, we'll rise, we'll rise, we'll rise.
You know, but sometimes you ask yourself, where's the peace? Everybody over talking about peace, but as long as you find peace in what you're doing, then you're successful. And that's what people don't realize. You got to do stuff to where you can go to sleep at night, because the glory is in you.
Right, they study me like recitals. I'm flattered I'm an idol. That means I'm inspiring growth. I'm beside myself, spirit is up to the host. This isn't a boast, I have been given the most. Go through my body of work, that's a lot of hours, fair pride, it's I'm your working. That's true. They might see the dirt too, they gon' see the work too. Don't forget a little bit of stuff, my boy. Watch, I can help you with the boss, my boy. Send a boat shakes and a check, hurt. I'm the best out, wanna be the best hurt. Put my life in the song, trying to get hurt. Just to die at a time like Westworld. I got my city on my shoulders. I gotta work, work, work. Don't want no pity, I'm a soldier. I gotta work, work, work. I got my city on my shoulders. I gotta work, work, work. Don't want no pity, I'm a soldier. I gotta work, work.
Cold, dark,
afro. Spit tips, got clips, some of us don't. Fitness, contour, some of us won't. Never wanna put us in the media, bro. When I fight pretty like Kardashians. When I fight pretty like mine, got to show. We like the hello reload it. I got the camera, my dogs are frozen. I need some backup, then my ones are rolling. Grown women things, so I'm never actress. I'm my own business, I'm never in mess. Who am I? I ain't made get slides to the cake. When I house with a view, when I do cover shoes, give a girl from the jump. Cause you gang, little pump, little vibe, little bass, little kick, little snare, little live, big truth, see, they don't care. They don't care, me with the box and build up from there. I don't have a gang with me, but I still walk with a gangster lean. I got 90s cause we keep them clean. MJ never jacket, me is Billy Jean. MJ never jacket cause I think I'm bad. That's cool, I like it. The growth, the lie, the pain, the fight. We up, we fight, we hurt, we cry. You pay the price, you'll be alright. We can miss some time. Oh wait, I took a little time. Oh wait, we gon' be alright. Okay, alright, okay, alright, okay, alright. Oh wait, I took a little time. Oh wait, we gon' be alright. Okay, alright.
I got that entrepreneur flow, body looking like cinnamon. I'm running right now. I think I pulled a ligament. Fashion killer, a liar, assassin. That mom villain, Balenciaga bastard. Got that melanin magic. Brown skin popping, always fly. I stay in a cockpit. I want it, I cop it. Open the door, then lock it. Every time when you touch the city.
Pretty brown eyes. Oh, no, yeah, today I'm on. I just need you in that, but you my vibe tonight, and I know you. Don't try to act like you ain't been texting me, saying what you wanna know. It's a pretty brown eyes between your legs tonight.
I'm a real writer, rap crown taker. So soft because it's not bigger. I can show you how to move in a room full of hunches. He met me and now he don't even know I see. You be on IG, I'm thick, you sick, damn, you need an IV. Show me your ID, cause I don't know you shit. You scared to hype, you know the jump off like
Crazy brown eyes. Oh, no, yeah, today I'm on. I just need you in there, but you my vibe tonight, and I know you. Don't try to act like you ain't been texting me, saying what you wanna know. It's a pretty brown eyes between your legs tonight.
Yeah, I am the king of the E. Hey, get it feel like a DJ. Yeah, I am the shit where we play. We got the chalk where we play.
KJ.
Yeah, I am the king of the E. Hey, get it feel like a DJ. Yeah, I am the shit where we play. We got the chalk where we play. Yeah, come through the shit, we're gonna chop just like some sushi. 40 sound stick, go stupid. Start money out on them.
Okay, little dirty, never hit the easy lane. Father said it down with force. 44, Hank Air Chrome, wanna make it home, get the force. Let it cover, pay the boy, I had to fade it. As the baby for it, it's a maiden with tomato. Either way, the boy is great to play it. I won't say no more. I was just down bad. I had to tighten the skull, but I'm here for the crown. Board of Education versus Brown. I was board of education, left the town for resume. Tap me down for background, check background. When I get the check, that's now. I was just down bad. I had to tighten the skull, but I'm here for the crown. I was just down bad. I had to tighten the skull, but I'm here for the crown.
Not kissing nobody, boy, I got my lip gloss on. Shut up. Why you talking when you know that this my song? This ain't you really the night to blow me up, I get my phone. 5 shots, ready to party, throwing it at this piss up. That one it red like fishing pole. That one it red like fishing pole. All the kids up like physical. That's just how we do it, not a rhyme or a reason. We signing broads in the front while you look off in the bleachers. We pulling up the way we do to keep the audience tweeting. The farther we going up, it's like the harder they reach it. If you see my I tell them record it and keep it. A couple twins sitting pretty. No